All right, good morning. Good morning. I'm going to talk loud because I am outside and I think the farmers are in the fields. So, welcome to the Keto Mom page. How are you doing? I am super excited. Well, kind of super excited every day. Why? Because I'm alive, and so are you, because you're watching me. So, as you're tuning in, where are you tuning in from? How is your morning? I worked out. I owned my morning. I got up and I did all of the things and I feel great and I'm excited to share the book with you. So, how is your morning? Where are you tuning in from? I need to know. Oh, you know what? I didn't pick a winner from yesterday. All right. So, I will pick a winner. I'll pick 2 winners for tomorrow. We picked a winner and announced Tammy yesterday. And I'm going to pick a winner every single day for those who just simply share their biggest takeaways from the book. I did not pick one yesterday. I'm super, super sorry. So I'll pick 2 tomorrow so I don't have to restart. But here's the deal. If you have been tuning in at any point in time, you know I love to read. I truly believe that the way to getting healthier, stronger, happier, going after your goals, reaching your goals, all of those things, I truly believe boils down to your mindset. So if you're brand new, or if you're not brand new, right? We talk about lots of different things on the keto diet. There's only so much somebody can tell you before you have to take action, which is quite funny because today's chapter is all about being a person of action. And you're going to hear me say the same things over and over again. You're going to hear me say, don't mess up good for perfect. You're going to hear me say, guess what? The only way you fail is if you quit. You're going to hear me say, don't eat if you're not hungry. You're going to hear me say, guess what? You can overeat good food. You're going to hear me ask you questions like, how much water are you drinking? Are you being mindful? Are you eating out of habit? Right? There's really not a lot to this lifestyle. Some people can get so overwhelmed with what's in their life and all the things that have to be perfect that they do nothing. Nothing. And if I were to simply say, hey, guess what? I want you to eat eggs and bacon in the morning. I want you to take the buns off the burger, croutons off the salad, grab a lettuce wrap for lunch, get rid of the pasta, bread, and potatoes, and have some meat, protein, and veggies for supper. Drink water, get rid of your sugary drinks, get some sleep, go move your body, read something, and guess what? I bet you're going to be a completely different person in 1 year. Because in order to get your health and fitness to where you want it, it's consistency, it is taking action, it is being okay with being bored. We talked about that in the last book, Atomic Habits. Oftentimes, we live in a fast-paced society. We live in an instant gratification. I want what I want. If I don't get it, I'm going to move on, right? Well, guess what? That's not how it works. There's no luck. People, you look at somebody's life and go, they got lucky. No, they worked. They worked hard for it. Whether it was their relationships or their business or their health. You don't see people's years of their stories. You don't see the challenges they went through. You watch people and you go, oh, I wish I had that. Yeah, you can have it. Put in the work that they put in, right? And so today's chapter, if you're reading with us, it is about being a person of action. So if you're brand new, I'm reading a book every single morning, and we went through Miracle Morning. You should read it. We went through Atomic Habits. You should read it. It's incredible. All of these books help you get to your goals. This is a mindset book. It's told through story. And so the character in the book, in each chapter, is visiting somebody from the past in history, right? So today he visits, I think it's one of the colonels from the Civil War. I think his name was Chamberlain. And basically, the character is going through a challenge in life, right? Who has never gone through a challenge. He doesn't have a job, doesn't have insurance, but he's given 7 key decisions that he can make in order to have success in his life. And so I love it. It's a different way. My alarm clock goes off every morning when I'm talking to you. So I want to know, are you reading the book? Share your biggest takeaways, and then tomorrow I'll draw 2 people, I promise, for some mom fuel. And so here's what I want you to know. We read about there's 7 decisions that you need to make in order to have success. And this is obviously, what this author, Andy Andrews, feels is important. But we read about the buck stops here. Not blaming, shaming, or justifying anything from your past, but owning where you are today and moving forward. No more blaming anybody else, right? Go read that chapter. The second decision was, I will seek wisdom. So it's important on who you spend your time with, who are you listening to, who are you allowing to speak in your life. You are like the top 5 people or the 5 people you hang around with the most. So if most of your friends or family are lazy, like if they're constantly like dragging you down, hey, you really want to get healthy? Oh, stop it. Just come to McDonald's with us. Like if you've got people in your life that aren't cheering you on, time to find some new friends, right? Or time to find a new peer group. Doesn't mean you leave the old one. It just means I need to find somebody that's going to uplift me, encourage me. I want to strive to be better, right? So you will seek wisdom. Today we're talking about I am a person of action. And really basically this entire chapter, chapter 5, was a story. And he was in the war. So he was in a scene where they were at battle. And so he was following the colonel around, watching the battle go on, had the opportunity to leave, decided not to, took action. So it's in story form, right? He's learning a lot. And at the end of his conversation with every character or every leader, he's handed a piece of paper. And on that piece of paper, it tells him, this one's the third decision for success. So each character gives him like a thought-provoking question or an action step. And so the colonel gave him this piece of paper, and today he says, I am a person of action. He says, beginning today, I will create a new future by creating a new me. No longer will I dwell in the pit of despair, moaning over squandered time and lost opportunities. I can do nothing about my past. So many people live in their past. I can do nothing about my past. Nothing. I can't change it. I can't go back. There's no reason to blame my parents. There's no reason to blame the people in your life. Like, that's where the first one is, the buck stops here, and start owning your future, right? A lot of you still sit and like, oh, I chose those bad habits years ago. Oh, it's because of this situation that I am where I am today. Oh, it's because, I'm the heaviest I am today because of, the last 2 years. Well, guess what? Time to buck up and own it, right? And so he says, my future is immediate. I will grasp it in my hands and carry it with my running feet. When I am faced with choices of doing nothing or doing something, I will always choose to act. I seize the moment and I choose now. Today might be the day that you're like, no more coffee shop today. No more donuts, right? No more going out to eat with my staff or my employees until I can get my health under control. No more, right? I am a person of action. I am energetic and I move quickly. I am a person of action. I inspire others with my activities. I am a leader. People will follow you. You might not feel like a leader, but if you're doing something to better your life, people can't help but notice, and they will watch you. They might not try to drag you down, because as soon as you go after better, as soon as you make better decisions, as soon as you say no to whatever it is that everybody else is doing, then guess what? It makes them feel guilty, and it makes them go, I should probably work on myself. But some people don't want to. And so it's easier to pull people down, right? And so that's why it's important to watch who you hang around with. And guess what? Not let people pull you down. You can go, guess what? I still want to be your friend, but if you're going to keep pulling me down and not encouraging me, like, I've got goals. So I'd love to hang around you. You're my best friend, but I'm going here. Do you want to join me? Right? I'm a person of action. I make a decision and I make it now. Not in 6 months. Not when the pantry is ready. Not when I have my keto diet all perfect. Not when somebody hands me a pre-made meal list and goes, here you go. Like some of you ask for every day. And I'm like, listen, your body's different than my body. Your body's different than your spouse's or your best friends or your coworkers. So I'm not going to hand you a ready-made, here, go eat this. I'm so sorry. It's so loud out here. It was a loud helicopter. But guess what? You are different than your best friend. So guess what? I'm so sorry. Hold on. The helicopter's legitimately right over my leg. It is so loud. We live right by the hospital and right by the airport. So All right, here's what I want you to know. You're going to have to do a little bit of work to get to where you want to go. There's no overnight success. And I can help you on your journey, and I can give you suggestions and tell you what to eat and not to eat. But ultimately, you've got to take the action, right? Not in 6 months, not after the vacation, not after the wedding. Well, you usually are doing something towards the wedding. But like, I often hear people say, oh, I'll start next month. I'll start on Monday. Why don't you start today? Put the pot down and grab the water, right? Take 10 minutes and make your lunch. Take 10 minutes today and plan the rest of your week's meals. When you get home from work and you might be extra tired, go right to your bedroom, put on your workout clothes, and go move your body. Go for a walk. Pick up a book. Do something to better yourself. Not when the time is perfect, but right now. I am a person of action. I am daring. I am courageous. Fear no longer has a place in my life. For too long, fear has outweighed my desire to make things better for my family. Never again. I have exposed fear as a vapor, an imposter that never had any power over me in the first place. I do not fear opinions, gossip, or idle chatter of monkeys, for all of those are the same to me. I do not fear failure. For my life, failure is a myth. Failure exists only for the person who quits. The only way you fail is if you quit. If you had a bad day, guess what? It's okay. Get back up and keep going. The only way you fail, the only way you don't lose that weight, the only way that you don't reach your goals is if you quit, right? We're going to have those days where like it doesn't go our way, but there's a new day and you're just fine. I am courageous. I am a leader. I seize the moment. I choose now. I am a person of action. That is chapter 5. So we've gone through the buck stops here. I will seek wisdom. I am a person of action. There are 7. There are 7 decisions that this character is going to learn and read through to help get him to success. So super great book. I hope you're enjoying it. Share your takeaways below. I will draw 2 names tomorrow. And then if you're brand new, I feel like I'm a little intense today. Normally I feel like I'm not this intense, but for real, this is not meant to be complicated at all. So if you just need a foods list, post food below. I'm going to share with you a video and how I got started. If you want to message me your goals about here's where I am, how do I get here, I will work with you on your goals. I'll give you some suggestions and pointers. You can always reach out. The questions are always answered. Otherwise, continue to tune in. And there's lots of things we share every single day. So I hope you guys have an incredible day. Take some action. Make a decision. Take some action. And if you don't quit, you won't fail. So have a great day, and we'll talk to you soon.